and of course Christine Lagarde, who gave us my grandchildren and a nice emoji heart. Now, talking of Christine Lagarde, the head of the European Central Bank says that the Eurozone is working to become more competitive. The President told me the bloc is in the process of adapting reforms proposed in the Draghi report. You'll be familiar with the Draghi report. Every time we have that, you take a drink. Cheers, Mario. Even so, Christine Lagarde admits much of the work of the Draghi report and of reform is still a work in progress. We discussed central bank independence and why she signed a statement in defence of Jerome Powell.
We closed ranks and said, Jay Powell, we respect you, we honour you, and we are together in this. Number two, it shows that we are all attached to central bank independence. Okay, people will say, independence, why is that? Because in any place, anywhere in the world where you have seen that independence questioned, almost instantly, inflation rises, bad decisions are made, and there is financing of debt without limitation. So it's really important.
Turning to the economy of Europe at the moment, as you chided me a moment ago, interest rates down, inflation down, and which leaves monetary policy where you're looking forward.
As we have repeatedly said, we will decide meeting by meeting.
Data dependent.
Data dependent, yes, and no preset course. But the most important thing at the moment is that we are at target, 2% medium term. We are there and have been for several quarters. So that's what matters. The data that we have, unless there are striking developments, would lead us to believe that we are in a good place. Not a static place. We are really obviously alert and agile, but we are in a good place.
And you have enough maneuverability if there was to be an exogenous event to stimulate if necessary.
Absolutely, yes.
And at this point, I suppose I need to take a drink because I'm going to say the Draghi report, and we all share that when we say that. What does Europe need to do now to implement this Draghi report, to make the changes? Draghi's basically set a path, and it's not being followed fast enough, arguably.
First of all, I would observe that some of his reforms have been implemented, about 11% of the reforms. 60% is underway. That's where you say it's taking too long. My hope is that Europe can show unity, a determination for sovereignty, and a degree of solidarity. We have done it in the past. When COVID hit, that was the case. We need to apply the same spirit and the same determination to doing exactly that. Implement and deliver on most of the Draghi reports. Don't get me into this reform or the other. I'm generally very supportive, but there are a few things that I could argue about.
What gives you hope, Madam President? Choose your colour. This will be deeply significant.
I'll take the blue of Europe. Yes.
Blue of Europe.
Yes. Okay, what gives me hope? I'll write it here.
Anywhere you like. Oh.
Voila.